Hi everyone! Today we will go to Arnavutkoy and then to Bebek. It is a district connected to Beşiktaş. By the way, I would like to remind you that do not forget to subscribe to my channel and like my videos. You can go to Arnavutkoy or Bebek in two different ways, by going down from the top of the city or by using the coastal road. Public transportation goes via the coastal road. We are now going from top to bottom. When you walk from the beach towards Arnavutköy, if you pay attention, seawater passes under the street and moves towards the garden of the waterside residence. In the past, there was no street in front of the waterside residence, but later in front of the waterside residence was filled and a street was made by human. The word meaning of Arnavutköy is Albanian village. We call it Arnavutköy in Turkish. Arnavutköy has been on the route to Edirne, which is neighbor to Bulgaria and Greece, and therefore to Europe since ancient times. Because it was on the road and an Albanian lived here, those who passed through this road call it the Albanians' village, which in over time it became Albanian village, which is Arnavutköy. Before the population exchange, Arnavutköy was a place where Greek villagers consisting of approximately 180 households lived. Within the framework of the 1923 Lausanne Treaty, mutual migration began with the exchange of living rights between Greece and Turkey. I mean, the Greeks living in this region were settled in Greece, and the Turks living in the Drama region of Greece were settled here. If you visit Arnavutköy, you can wander around the streets during the day and relax in its boutique cafes. And in the evening, you can experience the beautiful bars or Greek taverns overlooking the view. Well, my recommendation would be the Greek tavern Neşe Mor. Okay, now let's visit Arnavutköy Mosque. The second Sultan Mahmud had the mosque built in the name of his son Prince Tevfik, which the architect is unknown. The mosque, whose construction started in 1832, was opened for worship 6 years later. The sultans used to set out from Topkapı Palace with the sultan's boat, come to the bottom of this mosque, enter from the place you see on the screen, which is now an ice cream store, and perform their prayers. Yes, there is Takarihis Greek Orthodox Church in front of you. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. This church was built in 1899. It is known that the church was dedicated to the Archangel Michael, who was believed to have healing powers by wealthy Greeks in the 16th century. Although there is information about this church during the Byzantine period, there is no inscription on the church describing this period. We know that the structure was destroyed and repaired many times. Today's church was built between 1896 to 1899. Now let's go from the beach to the Bebek. Bebek, which means baby, it is one of the most luxurious and expensive districts of Istanbul. Once upon a time, this place where boats once tried to take shelter in bad weather had now become a bay where yachts and sails anchor. It is thought that Bebek dates back to the pre-Christian period as a small fisherman village. When you visit Bebek, you can take a walk along the beach against the Bosphorus and maybe spend time in expensive cafes and restaurants, but especially do not leave without stopping by the famous Bebek almond paste shop. This shop has a very nice story. Shortly, Mr. Mehmet Halil comes to Istanbul and meets a lady from Arnavutkoy and falls in love. Anastasia's family allows this marriage on just one condition, and that is that they have to live here. And so Mr. Mehmet Halil opens the almond paste shop in Bebek in 1904. This shop is still run by family members using traditional methods. There are two varieties, plain and pistachio. In its preparation, nothing added except almonds and pistachios and just a little bit of powdered sugar. As a vegan, I was overjoyed to hear this. I had the opportunity to try it for the first time, and it tasted truly incredible. I think I will come here more often. If you continue walking past Bebek Beach, you will have the opportunity to see Rumeli Fortress. I couldn't film it because it currently closed because of the recondition. It was built by Fatih Sultan Mehmet before the conquest of Istanbul. In the narrowest part of the Bosphorus, right opposite the Anatolian fortress, on the Anatolian side, in order to prevent attacks from the Bebek Sea. The fort covers an area of 30 acres. The three large towers of the fortress, which was completed in a short time of 90 days, have the largest castle bastions in the world.
Oluyor.